Good afternoon, y'all. Today I'm going to make fried chicken with sawmill gravy. Now I've got my chicken breast here. I bought a package of chicken breasts that were already sliced, and I have put it in this bag with seasoned flour, salt and pepper. And I beat it with my mallet and let it sit for about 20 minutes to give that flour time to adhere. Now I'm going to dip it into some egg with just a little bit of milk, a couple of tablespoons I guess. Put that in there. And the flour that I used, I'm going to pour it out on a plate, because I'm going to dip the chicken back in there. Okay. And the reason I beat that flour on there is so that it will be sure to stick real good. It's been a while since I've made this, so I'm hoping it turns out all right. Even experienced cooks can make mistakes. Have no doubt about that. Can't be perfect every time. Okay, yeah, I got it good and dripping in egg dip. I'll put it on the flour. I've already had my pan getting warm to about medium, I guess. And then I poured my oil in there. Yeah, it's messy, but you know, you can always wash your hands. Okay, let's see if it, no, it's not hot enough. It should make a little sizzling sound. And turn it up some. Let me go wash my hands off. I'd rather my pan be not hot enough than too hot, because I don't want to burn my batter that's on there. I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, I believe it's hot enough. Sprinkle a little flour, makes a nice little sizzle. Put this in there. Alright, now it won't take long. I know it's a big piece of meat because I beat it out so thin. I think maybe I can use it for a hot meal, you know, with some kind of vegetables, maybe potatoes or rice or something like that. And then, or I could cut it into probably 4 pieces and make chicken sandwiches out of it. But I have to be careful about eating too much chicken. Chicken doesn't always agree with me either. And I love chicken. I mean, there's 1,001 ways you can cook chicken. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. There we go. Man, it's looking good. Smells good too. Okay, it's almost done. It's still bubbling a little bit over here. You know, when you listen to it, you can hear it starting to slow down. It's not making as much noise. So you know it's almost ready. Okay, I'm going to take it up. Nice color. Lay it out on a paper towel. Now I am going to make the sawmill gravy, and there's too much oil in this pan, so I'm going to take some of it out. I did use canola oil. You can use whatever kind you have. You can use avocado oil or corn oil, vegetable oil. Okay, let me take some of this out. And y'all might be wondering about this little bowl right here. I'm thinking, that looks like an animal bowl. It is. But it's been run through the dishwasher and I don't use it for them anymore. So, okay. So that leaves probably a couple of tablespoons of oil. Now I'm going to put in some of this seasoning flour I used. I'm going to make a roux. And anytime you cook flour for gravy, you always want to cook it down so that it gets that raw flour taste out of there. And I don't need to put any seasoning in there because the flour is already seasoned. Turn it down a little bit. I try to wait until all the bubbles stop bubbling. That kind of lets me know when it's ready to put in the liquid. And anytime you have gravy that has little bits in it, it always seems to be more flavorful. I don't know how it could be more flavorful, but it is. And you want to add your milk slowly. You can use any kind of milk you want. I'm using oat milk. You can use, canned milk, powdered milk, whole milk, 2%, 1% skim, and any plant-based. Whatever you normally use for your milk, that's what you can use. Now I'm going to turn it up now. And I guess I usually always cook my chicken in cast iron, make my gravy in cast iron. I mean, I grew up, my mother used cast iron. I thought that's what you use. And I did buy a set of, it was Cordon Bleu. I bought it in 1973. It was waterless cookware. That's what my silver pans are. Okay. I think that looks like it's ready. Now my mother she called this white gravy, she called it sawmill gravy, milk gravy, poor man's gravy. It was just whatever was in her head at the time. Okay, let me take that out. And I'm going to get a little bit of the gravy and put on this chicken and test it out for y'all. Okay, maybe I can make a thumbnail out of that. Everything I read says you gotta have good thumbnails on YouTube. I'm thinking, well, I can't do that right now, so I'll just have to not have good thumbnails. Okay, let me get a little. Okay, here we go. Let's test it out, see how it is. Gravy. It's so comforting. And it's something I don't fix very often. Now that it's just me here and the family's, kids are up, grown and gone, and my husband's deceased, so I don't cook a lot of this stuff anymore. I will cook this for my family and had probably mashed potatoes, and green beans, some kind of salad. I'd have probably made some kind of homemade bread or biscuits or cornbread. But yeah, I could spoil myself cooking for y'all. And so I guess that's it, I guess. Fried chicken with sawmill gravy. I hope you'll give it a try. Y'all have a good afternoon, a good evening, and please remember to be kind to someone. Bye.